I got conscious at a very young age, but it becomes increasingly more evident as you get older that you start to think when you're younger how important everything is and how things have to go right, and your job, your career, your life, and your choices and all that. And then after a while, you start to realize that I'm taking the big picture here, that eventually you die, and eventually the sun burns out and the earth is gone, and eventually all the stars and all the planets, the entire universe disappears, and nothing is left at all. Nothing Shakespeare's or Beethoven or, all gone, Michelangelo, gone. And you think to yourself, it is a lot of noise and sound and fury. And where's it going? Not going anyplace. It's going, look, everybody's in the world now, and we're all United States and Afghanistan and Israel and Arabs and this president, the economy, and someone else is saying, I hope my movie is good at Cannes, and my wife is saying, I hope they send my dress back from the cleaners in time when I go to the thing. And then every 100 years, somebody presses a button, and a big toilet flushes, and everybody on the earth changes. Everybody, all the Muslims are gone, all the Afghanistans, all the Americans, everybody on the planet's gone. And a new set comes in, and they're full of worry and anxious, and they're doing everything, and then, button, they're all gone. And then every 100 years, it's like the whole planet gets washed clean of everybody on it. All these people that are making your life miserable, your next door neighbors, your people that are robbing you in the street, and, all gone. The president and the bank robber, and they all out. So, it just seemed like a big, meaningless thing. Now, you can't actually live your life like that, because if you do, you just sit there, and why do anything? Why get up in the morning and do anything? So I think it's the job of the artist to try and figure out why, given this terrible fact, why do you want to go on living? Why do you care about anything if this terrible truth is there, this meaningless end of everything? And you have to try and figure out, knowing that it's true, not giving yourself a fake heaven and hell and nonsense, but knowing the worst. Figure out, even knowing the worst, why it's still worthwhile. That's a tough assignment to explain to somebody why it's so terrible and why it's still important to go on. And this is a challenge for artists all the time, to try and figure it out.